your thoughts on the adult film industry?
There's a lot of good talent out there. And a lot of different producers.
What are who are some of your favorite adult film stars?
Really don't remember the names as much as I remember certain positions I liked watching them get in.
What kind of genres of adult film do you enjoy the most?
And it varies. I've watched several different ones. I don't remember most of the producers, but I do remember Dick Wolf, because he does the ones where they're 19 to 23 and they got extremely nice bodies.
Do you think there's too many tattoos in today's adult films?
Yeah, but usually when they have a tattoo or two, it proves several other things as well. They're willing to do a lot more than just go through the pain of having skin art. You're willing to, as most men say, ride the rod.
Now, if you're anything like
the schlong, do the deed.
Are you turned off by double penetration?
That depends. If the girl's being butt fucked while she's giving head.
No, I mean two penises in the same orifice at the same time.
That is disgusting. Even though I'd enjoy making a woman capable of taking it from two guys, I would prefer doing her myself.
Do you think the average male in adult films is too long?
Depending on who it is, some of them even had plastic surgery to enlarge theirs. Or they've taken special drugs. But it's okay for the most part.
Now, if athletes aren't allowed to have performance-enhancing drugs, why should pornography stars?
Because athletes take it so that it increases their speed and that they can get an edge on the opponent in wrestling or track and field or swimming, where most of the benefits also come with side effects when you do the drugs to enhance the masculinity.
Do you think the average porno starlet enjoys swallowing and eating it?
Most of the ones I've seen on film and on DVD, actually they prefer spitting it out afterwards. They don't swallow it.
Do you think high definition television will be the death of porn as we know it?
Actually, I'm hoping that it's a new genre for them. It makes it all the better.
How many pornos do you watch in the average week?
That depends. If I'm playing video games or if I'm just bored and lonely. If I'm bored and lonely, it's about 7 or 8 a week.
How many times a day is that? Like, how many times do you watch it? I mean, well, let's be frank. How many times do you enjoy yourself 2 adult films in an average day?
4, 5 times. On a day that I'm really lonely because I don't have a girlfriend that I can do it with, sometimes I go up to 10 times.
Now, the Japanese, they've they've melded pornography with video games. Are you envious?
Actually, I wish I could get them in this country. But the only way to do that is to get an upgrade on my PS2 and then order the Japanese versions.
Have you ever considered making your own adult films?
Yeah, I just don't have I really don't have the girls to go with it. Otherwise, I probably would.
You could pay them.
Not with what I've seen around my neck of the woods.
When was the last time you paid for sex?
About 6, 7 years ago, when there were a few healthy and vibrant young ladies out there.
What happened to all of the healthy and vibrant prostitutes in the Warren area?
They either got arrested or their pimps beat them up enough that they didn't have the looks any longer.
Do you think the police should lock up those pimps?
Actually, I think the pimps should be taken, thrown into a vat of oil, and then set fire to them. Because beautiful young ladies shouldn't be beaten. They should be firmly caressed into understanding the situation.
So would you say that you yourself would make a good pimp?
Nah. I don't have the tenacity to, how should I put it, sit back and allow for the women that I'm with to be used over and over again so I can make a lot of money. I'd prefer to have them being used over and over again by me.
What's your favorite porno film of all time? Do you have one?
I've watched several different ones.
Since you've been an adult, how many porns have you watched?
Well, I've gotten sick of about 8 or 9 of them and taped over them completely. But I've still kept about 25, 30 of them.
Do you prefer pornography as videos, or do you prefer comic books or other media?
Actually, it all depends on what type of comic it is, or if they've actually made an adaptation of some of the comics that you could get in video. Because I like manga, which is comic video of several different things. I like sci-fi with a twist in the comics, but I also enjoy some like Magical Girl,
Getting back to
Magical Twilight.
Getting back to pornography tapes. If a man likes to time his own climax to the climax of a male actor on screen, does that make him gay?
Not really, because for the most part, he's putting himself in the position where he's the man doing the woman. So he's got pretty good healthy imagination where he's imagining that he's the one on film doing the girl.
Do you think video companies should be allowed to give million-dollar contracts to starlets?
Yeah. It actually would help them out in business.
Now, the average porno contract is about $60,000 per year. Do you think they should form a union and try to get more?
Actually, no. The unions often suck the life out of your businesses, and they destroy what's a good thing.